Right, so what is the difference between the F number on a lens? So what does the F number mean? So here I've got a 70 to 200 and here I've got a 70 to 200. They're the same focal length lens. One's an f4 lens and one's an f2.8 lens. Now the f4 lens is a lot skinnier than the f2.8 lens, and it's about half the weight, and it's also about half the price. So why do you spend more on the same focal length lens, but you've got a bigger aperture? Well, basically it's the glass. It's the glass in this lens. There's a lot more glass and a lot more precision engineering that goes into a f2.8 lens than an f4 lens. It's even one stop faster. That means it lets through twice as much light as an f4 lens. So the f2.8 lets in twice as much light as the f4 lens. And that basically gives me a shallower depth of field. So you're paying for the quality of the lens, and you're paying for the aperture number, the F number. So the lower the F number, the more expensive the lens, because it's got bigger glass and it's got a shallower depth of field. So when I'm photographing portraits, this lens is better than this lens because it has a shallower depth of field. So that's the difference between the F number. Well, that's what the F number means on a lens. So that's what you pay for. If you're getting a really cheap lens, it's got a high F number, f5.6, f6.3. If you are getting a really expensive lens, you're going for a very low F number, f1.2, f2, f2.8. Those are the really expensive lenses, and they're worth every cent because they have a very shallow, small depth of field, and the focusing and the optics in those lenses is really, really, really good. What inspires you to get out in the morning and take photos? Each one of these is one f-stop change. Great, love it. Soft light is the opposite. I'm going to go back and shoot at 200 millimeters.